Hey everybody, DickieTheDude here, back with another episode of GuildRock SMP. That's right, this week we're actually going to get into a lot of the things that I was prepping you for last week when I said that I had a lot of content that I had already recorded and kind of got ahead of myself on the building process rather than actually releasing stuff. I wasn't kidding. So I'm going to show you just a brief glimpse of what the outside of this place looks like, and we're just going to get into the details. At the end of the video, I'll give you a good run through of exactly where we're at. We'll all get up to date with each other, and I won't let myself lag behind on all of the recordings being turned into content. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this awning right here. We're just going to add a couple little details to it. We're going to see what I do with it later. I don't want to take too much time on this awning. The inside of this is just gonna have a whimsical yet Netherish feel to it. Then we'll go inside here and we're gonna go ahead and get some lights outside of our library. We don't want any mob spawning in here. And we also kind of want to start working on this interior aesthetic, right? We can't have a big build that looks beautiful on the outside without anything on the inside. There we go. Use a little bit of fence post, a little bit of end rod, and you get yourself some nice LED or fluorescent lights. Create a little bit of a header feature in this doorway, give it a little bit more of a sense of mystique. I really love the look of that crying obsidian. Oh, those bookshelves were up a little bit too high. Let me just knock those down real quick and satisfy my Virgo OCD. All right, now we got to get down to this bastion that I found earlier. I need a decent amount of gilded blackstone, not only for my own use, but I'm going to need it for my shop. That's right, this week we're getting into that shop. And if I haven't mentioned it yet, it's going to be a Nether-themed shop. Nether here, nor there, for all of your Nether needs. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying having something to stock up and just kind of give me something to go to when I'm not necessarily like right in the mode to build. I'm gonna go ahead and block that off because I don't know if you could hear that on your end, but I definitely hear some piglins getting pissed that I'm down here messing with their vault. And, right beneath this bastion, take a look. Just found some ancient debris somebody left behind. It was, underneath that black stone, so they didn't see it, didn't necessarily leave it behind, but I know this is where those caverns are, so... Oh! Speaking of caverns, there we go. This is actually kind of right beneath where my portal is, so I should be able to make some scaffolding right down here and keep coming down here for all these just perfectly good supplies that are being left behind in search of ancient debris. Hey! Get away from my blackstone. Alright, let's get up to the shop so we actually have a place to put all of this blackstone, and I'm gathering the nether quartz ore and any of the natural ores you find down there. I want it to be the one-stop nether shop. Alright, so let's get started with some netherrack. We're going to go ahead and just get ourselves a nice little foundation down. Give ourselves an area to kind of build on top of. Go speed style on this. Alright, little shop sign. Let people know what's coming. Neither here nor there. New shop coming soon. Alright, let's get cranking on this floor. I don't know if you all remember, but last time I picked up some terracotta over at BSP's shop, and I added that with some of our dyes, and I'm going to work with magenta and purple on this floor. Let's fill in this netherrack over on the side here. There's going to be a cavern underneath the actual kind of wizard shop. We'll go with a nice kind of spiral pattern. It should give a nice kind of geometric feel to it. Once again, this is the cavern down here. So we're going to give ourselves a nice area to be able to add a variety of different items without feeling too clustered. I definitely ran out of terracotta a lot sooner than I expected. Fortunately, Stoner & Co., or Stoner Brothers, or I can't actually remember the name of their shop. I'm going to have to look that up here. But they had some right next door to my shop, so that's super convenient. All right, let's get some windows up here as well. I want to use some of our warped stems and give it that kind of... I really like the almost electrifying feel that it has. All right, there we go. We're starting to make some progress. We've got that circular shape, giving it kind of a squat spire feel. Let's fill in a little bit of gradient here. We'll get some black stone down towards the base, going up into our deep slate. And then let's patch in the ceiling a little bit up here. We got prismarine that I bought a little while back from the Prismarine Palace. I think it's the Prismarine Palace. I think that's the name of it. Feel it like it's going to complement our warped blocks quite nicely and also create a decent contrast to the deep slate and other dark colors that we've got in here. And for those of you who didn't know, green and red are complements, so that nether brick definitely going to help kind of bring out those colors. All right, let's head back to the base real quick. I just want to go grab the little bit of nether bricks that I have waiting at the base for me. That should finish out this other window that we've got going on. And while I'm at it, I might as well show you kind of where we're at a little bit with the grotto, because I didn't necessarily have enough space to be able to record all of this stuff, like I was saying. So we're going to go take a quick little peek. It creates a whole new feel for coming in and out of the space. You feel like you're in kind of a mythic nether cavern. We got our nether brick ready to go. And let's get back on over to the shop and keep plugging away at that. All right, for this for the entrance to the cavern, since we're going to be selling all of our crimson stuff down here, gonna go with the crimson stem and kind of try and make it look a little bit like we've got some actual nether fungus growing up down here. A little extra touch with the crimson vines. Creates that other layer, that little bit of little interruption to your passage, and actually, you know, make you stop and consider the environment that you're walking into. Throw down some soul soil so we can sprout some nether plants down here. We'll start with these crimson roots. I'm going to use these dripstone blocks to be able to act as the pedestals for shulker boxes that we'll be selling loads of items out of. And while I get this dripstone block, how about I go upstairs and work on this staircase for a second? I think it'll create a nice contrast as well to what we've got going on up there for colors and textures. There we go. And we'll create we'll go with something a little bit more unique, a little bit outside of typical design. Here we go. Almost kind of like a twisting spinal column. Creepy, but cool. All right, yeah, I dig it. Nice. Flow as well. Okay, yeah, I just fixed that one little interruption. Finish out this blackstone at the bottom. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely coming along. We're going to have some blackstone up towards the roof, too, so it'll help with the balance. We use some mangrove logs right here as the pedestals for upstairs. And I actually just got a message that my buddy Falcon from my guild just got killed a couple times and is struggling to find his stuff. So let's go see if we can help him find it. Yo, whoa! Right in front of his portal. Hold on a sec. Let him know that I found it. Just found your stuff. Let's see, you know, he might be in his base. He might not actually be seeing chat, because he did say he was going to be trying to repair and rebuild some of the stuff that he lost. Yeah, there he is. Hey, Falcon. Hey, get out of your box. Hey, you see me? Get Get out of your box! Dude, I got your... Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Here you go. More stuff. Hold on. Don't go away. Stop getting distracted, dude. Oh, that's mine. Definitely got to get some mending on that trident. Blah, 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 blah. That's all yours. That's yours. That's yours. All right. There you go. You're all set. Yeah, no problem, man. All right. Now let's go ahead and collect all these shulkers up. And we'll get those on over to our brand new shop. Like I said, it's under construction, but who's to say that we can't sell stuff, right? We could at least, start making use of this space and try and get some funds going back in. There we go. Get our crimson stuff down here. Throw a couple signs up on there, let people know exactly how much we're charging. I think I'm gonna start with 1 diamond for 2 stacks on these nether wart blocks. And then for the crimson stem, I'm gonna go with what I want to say it's Stoner and Co. again, but there's a large tree that sells wood. They got mangrove, which is a little bit more difficult, sold for 32 blocks for a diamond, so I'll do the same. All right. Without further ado, I did tell you guys at the beginning of this video that we were going to take a tour around everything that's been built, where it's actually at now, and not working our way up to it. I'm really excited. So let's go take a look at this. All right, so let's get a good aerial view. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna swap out the soul fire up top of those pillars with end crystals. I think that's gonna look super cool. And I got some red nether brick up on top there and some tinted glass to let just a little bit of light in, but not too much. Our cavern really came together. The vines have grown in a bit. I managed to get some of the ores stocked, get some decent prices on it. It doesn't look like anybody's bought anything yet, but just about everything's been purchased at least once, which is great. I just had to restock this. This was a full shulker, and I came back this morning, I think, and it was just filled with diamonds. It's great. Great stuff. I love it. Yeah. All right, so let's go take a look upstairs. We'll use the main entrance, though. Oh, actually, let's show you. These are my signs. They're no longer scattered around like when I first did it. I've got a little directory for the cavern below and the upstairs. This is our welcome sign with my banner. Neither here nor there. The one-stop nether shop. Shop by S.E. Serenity, DickieTheDude. So I've got these little lanterns right here, leading you up the steps. I've got some ancient debris and quartz ore, some nether gold ore as well. As you walk up, just got this really nice entry. A little bit of warped and dark oak, some spruce door. But look at this. I still got to fill some stuff in. We're going to, I'm going to do some banners. I don't think I want to do any carpet because I really like the way that this floor came out. Looks clean. This is our first diamond. Acadewolf actually was our first single diamond. We did get a big bulk order from Salty, and because of that, I actually created special order payment request box. Throw some paper in there, and if people don't want to throw paper in, they can get a hold of me on Discord. When Salty came through, he was asking for basalt, and I had just hooked up my basalt generator, so now I'm making sure to keep a little bit of bulk all around the place. The warped, I'm still working towards getting another shulker, another box of that, but I do have a nether tree farm now that I can swap between the two. I'll show you guys how all that stuff works next episode. If you notice, I did get the gilded blackstone and the ancient debris going as well. 3 different varieties of blackstone. Just, I build up a lot of excess by clearing out the bottom of those bastions. And then up here, just a little library, work in progress. Probably get some foliage and such. Some soul lanterns up here. I think I might fill this in, maybe do like a chandelier or something. But it's definitely coming along. So let's go take a look over at my base, over at the starter base. I know that's what I'm most excited to show you about, although I am super stoked with just how this looks. Like, look at this. I'm gonna just land over here. Look at that. Oh, it kind of has a face, doesn't it? Oh, I might need to do something with that. Yeah, it definitely has a phase to it. I'm gonna have to screw with that. And I filled in the area around it as well with a bunch of different nether blocks and debris. Just really wanted to try and bring a little bit of the nether to our shopping district. All right, well, here we go. Let's go check out the starter base. Oh, and I did start clearing the ceiling so I can actually mostly rocket through here, but I did finally get around to decorating my own hallway. It almost has kind of like a Nether office vibe, like, come on in and speak to the manager. No, well, that sucks for you, doesn't it there, buddy? Here, let me help you along. Yeah, yep. Ow. So, hazards of using magma blocks, but I like it. Alright, so before I actually show you the base, I'm just going to show you the grounds a little bit. I'm spreading it out. I'm slowly taking over the caldera. So are you guys. Get out of here. Finally threw a beacon up. I'm actually planning on turning this into a large crystal. I'm working on the design right now. I want to kind of like glow from the inside. But I'm going to work it out. I'm going to have a bunch of crystals scattered amidst all of the nether debris. But before I give you the aerial view, let's take a walk right in. Here's that awning. The awning just, it ties it together well. Some nice color pops. Okay, that was my magma block. I want to make sure I'm not getting hit by a zombie. But did some amethyst. I think I want to bring that copper all the way back. But just a little nether garden, you know? It's got a good feel to it. And I got to decorate in here, but this is just kind of my little workshop. I got my basalt generator right here. I really do wish that I could get an item sorter going here, but I don't mind working out of a small area and a bunch of shulkers. Like I really, I'm trying to stay on top of organization, but I don't want to lag the server with item sorters. Jump on up. My little credenza. I still have to get some stairs going in here and work on this entrance. I'm toying with it. I'm working on so many other projects that I can leave that for a little bit. I did, however, fill in the wizard study more. Put some nice mangrove trapdoors over glowstone up there. A little bit of a nice lighting effect. This is our enchanting table. I wanted to kind of create like an archway of books that you have to walk into to enchant. Just a fun little spastic color pattern on the floor. I tried to keep it, a bit whimsical. I might wind up swapping that out. It's a bit too noisy, but we'll see. I do like this one. This one feels better. And this table over here, like, Barnster gave me the idea for these chairs. He did a design like this similar, but you actually sit in these chairs instead of having to squat down on stairs. You get to sit in these chairs. But yeah, minecart, couple trapdoors, really easily modifiable. But run up these stairs right quick. Finally cleared this floor out of most of the debris. I got my little loom station over here, but that's about it. I'm gonna finally get into kind of making like the wizard's bathroom up here. We'll keep it an open concept. I'll make an actual nice headboard, something a little bit more ornate. The upstairs here, I'm slowly working on this. I'm gonna bell it out, and I think I might put one of those crystals up here as well. Put one of another beacon for some extra status and extra range. Nice little rug right in front of our beam with all of our cross supports. Decided to go with some white glass panes and blackstone for our railings up here. Feels like it's a little bit more upscale, a little bit more classy. Don't like this, so now that I got these shulkers out of the way, I'm going to bring these stairs this way. And this is kind of my landing platform. Nice little archway. I can usually just zoom right in onto the carpet. A little bit of netherwort for decoration. And let's go see what this thing looks like from above, dudes. Oh, yep, that's beginnings of my megastructure right there. Not going to really get into that much right now, but you get a little hint. Working on it. Starting on the design. Look at this. I'm just so excited with how this is coming out. And that wizard's hat, definitely just what I was looking for. Now that I added those sea lanterns in there with the trapdoors, it's got... Oh, I got a hole. I got a hole in my roof. It's gonna rain. It's gonna leak. It's gonna destroy all the timbers. Oh, I've been there, done that. It's a nightmare. But then over here, slowly bringing trees in from the nether, clearing out all the natural flora, and I think I'm gonna swap this out. I think I'm gonna swap this waterfall out for a lava fall at some point. These are the stairs up right here. And I gotta say, that ends my tour. You've all been great. I really appreciate it. GuildRock has been great. You subscribers have been great. And if you haven't subscribed yet, would you mind just dropping me a little subscription? Yeah. I put out some fun content, I swear. And actually, with that said, I think I finally need to get back into another episode of Elder Forge, so keep your eyes peeled for another one of those episodes coming soon. Working with GuildRock, I've definitely got some new ideas of things that I want to do to really streamline getting into the mega build over in Elder Forge. And stay tuned for more GuildRock as well. Believe me, I'm not going to be stopping working here, but I definitely need to at least get a good 3-hour session in over in Elder Forge. People like it. I like it. It's my little passion project, and it's a lot of fun. Thanks, guys. Take it easy, dudes. Have a good one.